Did you hop onto the overnight oat bandwagon yet? I sure did. In fact, I've been making them a lot lately. And today I'm making my chocolate overnight oats. They're cold, creamy, and chocolatey. But the best part is that you can make them in advance and you can take them to go, which is perfect for busy mornings. So grab your oats and I'll show you how to make these. You know, overnight oats are pretty trendy these days, but my chocolate version makes them extra special, and all you're gonna need for them are old-fashioned oats, chia seeds, vanilla Greek yogurt, cocoa powder, almond milk, agave, berries, and bananas. I feel a personal redemption using these jars because I bought this for my no-bake Nutella cheesecakes for season 1 and I didn't use them, but I'm using them now, so there you go. I'm gonna start off with a half cup of old-fashioned oats, not the instant kind, because the instant or the quick cooking is a little too mushy afterwards, so don't use them. Now, you don't have to use a jar, you can use a regular bowl. This is just so it's convenient to take to go. I'm adding chia seeds, and if you watched our updates videos, you'll see that I was playing around with chia seeds, but it's a really great ingredient to use because it's considered a superfood. I'm gonna use half a tablespoon, you can just eyeball it. Not only does this add extra nutrition, but it also adds a good texture and a consistency. Chia seeds tend to bloat, and so it kind of gives this more substance. Now, do you have to use them? Not necessarily, but it might change the consistency of your overnight oats in general. Now, 1 tablespoon of unsweetened cocoa powder, any kind, 2 tablespoons of vanilla Greek yogurt, and this is a little bit sweetened. So if you just have plain Greek yogurt, then you can use that too, but you might want to bump up your sweetness factor. 6 tablespoons of unsweetened vanilla almond milk. I'm being all fancy and complicated, but you don't have to be. You can just use any regular milk, you can use skim milk, whatever you have. I took a really long time to figure this proportions out because I was pretty picky, and since there's a lot of recipes out there, they all have their own measurements, but I played around with this a lot. So you're basically going for 1-to-1. So dry being 1 and wet being 1. And then the last touch is because everything else was unsweetened, you need to add that sweetness with agave. So I'm using 1 tablespoon. And again, if you're using plain Greek yogurt, not the sweetened vanilla, you might need just a tad more. I'm just gonna use my tablespoon because it's already dirty. I do this all the time. I'm just gonna mix it around. Don't expect it to be oatmeal, you know? That's why it's called overnight oats. That's my first mistake. I thought it was oatmeal, so it's supposed to be like puffy like oatmeal. It's not. There's still gonna be a little bit of chew, but it's not gonna taste completely hard or raw. That's it. You're done. So just make this the night before and it'll be ready for you in the morning, which I think is perfect for summer because you don't have to worry about fussing around with making hot oatmeal or just eating cold cereal all the time. This is a nice change. And all you do is just put this in the fridge overnight, and it looks super liquidy and kind of like mushy and unimpressive, but trust me, it'll be a nice little treat in the morning. And luckily for you, I have some swap outs. Be back. As you can see, I have a few swap outs here, but I wanted to show you that you could have a few varieties with toppings and having fun with it. It's almost like pudding-like, it's very solid. And the oats didn't puff up like they do normally when you cook them. They're still kind of in their shape, but they did soften a bit. And I did this just because I wanted to prove to you that you can make it in a bowl and just cover it with saran wrap. And again, this is pretty solid as well. I'm just gonna take my spoon and remix them just a bit. You don't really have to. I mean, when I make this for Joe and me in the morning, we just kind of dig in and we don't mix it up because it should be well mixed. And the best part is the toppings. I usually wait until the morning to do this because I don't want my bananas and my fruits to get all mushy. I mean, bananas and chocolate go together so well. The second one, I'm gonna put in some blueberries because again, blueberries and chocolate are a very surprising pair. And lastly, in my bowl, I'm gonna put some strawberries because obviously, classic combination. 1, 2, 3, There you have it. Now we're just gonna give it a taste. I'm eating the banana one, and of course,
I'm having the strawberry one.
it's his favorite fruit of all time. Anything strawberry.
I love strawberry.
So give it a try. I usually serve this with bananas when it's just the two of us, so this will be a little bit different for him. And speaking of which, even when it's just the two of us and we're at home, not going anywhere, I still serve it in these jars. I don't know,
Nice.
I just think it looks pretty, it makes me happy. You can taste a hint of the chewiness from the oats and a little bit of crunch from the chia seeds, but they also bloat a little bit, so they're a little softer too. And definitely, because of the yogurt and the consistency of everything, it just tastes kind of like pudding. You can microwave it for about 30 to 60 seconds to warm it up or just to take the chill off of it, but I actually prefer it cold, especially in the summertime, right? If you want substitutions, honestly, you can just leave the cocoa out and you can just turn it into like a vanilla treat. You can have different variations of it, change up the fruit, add maple syrup and cinnamon instead of agave. I mean, really, you can go nuts. I mean, I haven't tried it, but you could even try different flavored yogurts like strawberry, make it kind of more like a strawberry yogurt oats, right? I think he would like that. Maybe I'll try that for next time.
Do try.
If you like this episode, then remember to push like, leave a comment down below, and subscribe to our channel. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
I was hungry, huh? It's great with coffee.
Where is my coffee?
I don't know, go make it.